and welcome to Brandy's Poetry Corner, reading from the Zoo of the New, selected by Nick Laird and Don Patterson, published by Penguin Books and released in our local library. I nearly decided not to read this because it upset me. It's an upsetting poem, but then poems are not always about jolly things, are they? I am very fond of trees, and this is about cutting down trees. So, this is called The Trees Are Down. It is by Charlotte Mew, and it starts with a small quotation from the book of Revelations, chapter 7, verse 2. And he cried with a loud voice, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees." They are cutting down the great plane trees at the end of the gardens. For days there has been the grate of the saw, the swish of the branches as they fall, the crash of the trunks, the rustle of trodden leaves, with the whoops and the woes, the loud common talk, the loud common laughs of the men above it all. I remember one evening of a long past spring, turning in at the gate, getting out of a cart, and finding a large dead rat in the mud of the drive. I remember thinking, alive or dead, a rat was a God-forsaken thing, but at least in May that even a rat should be alive. The week's work here is as good as done. There is just one bough on the roped bowl in the fine grey rain, green and high and lonely against the sky. Down now. And but for that, if an old dead rat did once for a moment unmake the spring, I might never have thought of him again. It is not for a moment the spring is unmade today. These were great trees. It was in them from root to stem. When the men with their whoops and their woes have carted the whole of the whispering loveliness away, half the spring for me will have gone with them. It is going now, and my heart has been struck with the hearts of the plains. Half my life it has beat with these, in the sun, in the rains, in the March wind, the May breeze, in the great gales that came over to them across the roofs from the great seas. There was only a quiet rain when they were dying. They must have heard the sparrows flying and the small creeping creatures in the earth where they were lying. But all day, I heard an angel crying, "Hurt not the trees." Thank you. I managed to get that through that without bursting into tears. I live in London, and there are a lot of plane trees in London, so I got quite personal about this. Oh, yes, hurt not the trees. I think we know, well, yeah, there's certainly more of a movement in favour of trees now than perhaps when that poem was written. For other poems read by me, look me up, Brandy Pearson, on YouTube. Thank you.